It's tough. Not a lot of teams are going through what we're going through, but I think just you got to come together as a team and grind it out and go into these games and hopefully get a point or three, and that's the only way you can come out of it. Just going to the game and working hard. No matter the result, if you put your full effort, yeah, you'll get results. Yeah, I think it's normal. It's normal when you're going through something like this. It's hard. Some people's heads are down, but you got to pick your head back up and go on to the next game and fix the mistakes. It doesn't change overnight, and I think it's a process to build a team and then to get through what we're going through.
I think we knew it would always be difficult coming here. It's a tough place to come and play. They're very good at what they do. I think Jesse has them well prepared and well drilled, and you know, we knew what to expect, and I think, you know, we had a plan coming into it, and I think the plan in a lot of ways worked, and I think when we go back and look at it, it's the fine margins again that are costing us. You know, we spent a lot of time the last 3 days looking at their set pieces, and they're very unpredictable in set pieces. They've got a whole bunch of them, but we also talked about the second phase of the set piece, the initial clearance, and then dealing with the second one, and that's where the first goal came from. It was people switching off, and you know, the second one, you know, Felipe took it well, and you know, but it's set pieces again, you know, and I think they competed hard enough and had some good moments that, you know, they were in the game. I'm not saying that the result was unfair, but I think, you know, when we look back, we'll be disappointed with a couple just moments, you know, and we talk about it all the time. The game is made up of moments, and moments are important, and you have to deal with that moment as it comes, and then move on to the next one. You can't underestimate how badly they want to do well. You know, they want to do well, and they work hard to do well, and they are bitterly disappointed in that locker room right now. And you know, there's an old saying: you make your own luck. You know, people say unlucky in soccer all the time. Well, you make your own luck. You know, and I think we have to go out and keep going and find a way to make our own luck, and you know, things can turn. You know, I don't think anyone in there has given up. I sure haven't given up. And I think, you know, with the thing last week with the fans, I didn't see it. I have kids who have Twitter. It's a new thing called Twitter, apparently. They keep me up to date on things that happen in the world, and you know, I think what you see there is a symptomatic frustration that's being shared by everybody throughout the club, you know, in terms of getting the results. And you know, it's down to us to try and stem the tide and you know, get something going our direction. I think they're a brave group and they'll put on a brave face, but I think if you look back over the last month or so, there's been a lot of emotions flying around the club, you know, and I don't think you can underestimate, you know, with the tragedy that happened and the sadness that was in the group, and what they tried to do to bring that community, help bring the community some peace. They felt a real responsibility for that, you know, and that took a toll on everyone. And you know, and I said it in Orlando, you know, you lose Adrian Winter, who's a great guy and a great player, and it wasn't because he wanted to leave and he got more. He just did what was best for his family, and you can't fault the guy for doing that. And you know, but you lose him on the field, you lose him off the field in the training ground, you know, and so I think, you know, I wish, my heart breaks for them a little bit, the guys. You know, I'm old. I know the sun will come up tomorrow, and I know things will turn around. But I feel for them because they do give what they have, and sometimes it's not good enough, and sometimes that's the way the world works. But it's no excuse to put your head down and mope, and you just got to, you know, stick out your chest and I say trod the road to our happy destiny. So.